Hi friends, I'm back with my tutorials. This time I'm using a different software. It's called STAAD.Pro. This software is also popular among structural engineers, and of course it has got a powerful capability of modeling, analysis and design of complex structures. You can see many tutorials coming in STAAD.Pro with the material as concrete. So as a difference, I thought of making the tutorial using the steel material. So we'll be modeling today a steel truss, a simple 2D truss. Before going to the STAAD.Pro, we will look at a model of what we are doing. And this is a PDF file, this in which you can see the completed model. This is a free body diagram of that. This is a perfect truss. You can see many members, some loads, some height, hinge support, roller support, a determined structure. As you can see, we will be modeling this, analyzing this, and we can see how we can take the output file from the STAAD. As a matter of fact, we will not be designing the structure because first we will cover the modeling and analysis aspect. Designing is not so difficult because the design will be done by software very easily. Because if you want to model and do the analysis, it is the first part we have to study. So, no more talking. You can go to the STAAD.Pro. You can open it. This is 2007 version. Simply has come up with so many new versions like STAAD.Pro E8i is the recent version. I don't have that. Sorry for that. So I have already made some tutorials now, but we can start a new file. Before going to the file, you will see you can see something here. This is the processing you will see when you open tab. You can see just like toolbars, they are not active now. They will active once we start a project. And we can see the license configuration here. We have got so many design codes, but right of now it is not of very importance to us. And we can see help topics, knowledge base, technical support, product news, etc., etc. And so we will start a new file, new structure. We know that it is a plain structure, not a space. Of course, we can select the truss structure itself. I can give a new name as Turorial truss or something. Okay, and you can change the folder here. I can set the units also, meter, kilonewton, etc. Yes, you can have an and when you open STAAD editor is some software where some language in which we can edit the file and run that. If we run that file, we don't need a user interface. We just edit the file and run the file. We will get the results. That is something advanced in this. Right of now, just click finish. So the structure, the project will start. So first thing you have to see in STAAD interface is that we have got so many tabs here. This is the general tabs. This is the main tab, and for each main tab we have got some sub tabs. Right? So first this is setup. This is just the job information. This will help you in making report of the files after once we finish the design and all. And that's the geometry tab. Geometry tab basically consisting of what are the geometries we can create in the STAAD interface. We can create beam, plane, surface, solids, parametric surfaces, composite surfaces, physical, mempa, etc. So these are the sub tabs in the geometry tab. Now next is general tab. General tab is the general things we have to specify for the STAAD interface, STAAD engine. Okay, so we have a property tab that we can define the properties of the sections, just like if we have a concrete section, the length, breadth, size, etc., reinforcement details. And in this case of a steel structure, we have the section, L section, W section, channel section, etc. And we have specifications. Specifications means we have what are the specifications for the member. We have a line, we have to specify whether it will act as a truss member, or it will act as a beam member, or it will act as a column member, or it will act as a plate. It is a surface. It can act as a plate, it can act as a shell, etc. So we have to specify here what type of action does our line or model has. Now, of course, we want supports to the structures. We can create, edit, and delete these supports here in this tab. Of course, another thing we have to specify in structure is the loads. We can have the load definitions, the time history, interface, and all that advanced concepts can be seen here. Push over, seismic. The standard one of load case, we have dead load case, heavy load case, wing load, roof load, something. Load envelopes, we have something called advanced structures, a thing called load envelopes. And of course, the material of construction. And as I said, we'll be dealing with steel today. We can have aluminum and concrete also. So the general tab is finished, and after that, specifying and all things, we can analyze. Right? And the analysis, first is the analysis itself. We can have several types of analysis. This is a standard analysis. In that itself we have load data, statics check, statics load shapes, both all can be checked. There are several other design analysis options like PW cable analysis, buckling analysis, imperfection analysis, etc. That is the other tab is preprint. What is a preprint means we can define commands like this. In the report, in the output file, if we want some input informations, we have given joint coordinates, member information, etc., element information, support information, and if we have all material properties, etc., we can add and we can see it in the output file. Post-print means that the options we have to see after the results of the analysis, just like we can click different commands, we can see load list, what are the loads we have given, what are the section we have used, what are the joint displacement, what are the member forces, what are the support reactions. Also member section forces, member stresses, several vast number of information we can have. And ultimately the design of structures. As of now, we will not be dealing with this design because actually my software is having some problem with designing too, because some license is not identified. So please bear with me, we will not be dealing with design today. It is giving some errors. So just forget about design today. We can have the steel design, concrete, timber, aluminum, and we can have in the steel itself this much of codes are available. I'm an Indian, so I will be using IS 800 more regularly. So as you know, this steel design will not be covered today. So I think no, after the tabs we have toolbars just like this. We have a node cursor, beam cursor, plate cursor. Just like the name indicates, you can select nodes using nodes cursor, beams using beams cursors, etc. We can creation toolbar, this add beam, add plate, add nodes, plate, surface, etc. we can create. This is the views we can have. This is orthographic isometric view. the view from -5, this yellow surface, from the yellow surface. Then we can rotate something like that. Zoom properties, panning properties, printing area, that's like that. Okay, these are the interface. I think it's enough for the interface. So we'll start.